So this drama's been going nuclear in the streamer space. Massive streamer, YouTuber guy Sykkuno was just exposed for bajillions of things. Like, for example, being a serial cheater, master manipulator, and dangerous predator. Well, I mean, he did get famous on, you know, playing Among Us and lying for a living. So I guess master manipulator comes with the territory. But I'm actually really excited to dive into this one. Normally, like, when it comes to, like, you know, annoying streamer drama, it's like, oh my god, the streamer boy was dating a streamer girl and it didn't go well and she's mad. I couldn't give less of a flying rat's butthole. But I actually, like, kind of know the people involved. Like, I played Among Us with Sykkuno back in the day. You know, he always, like, gave off this, like, shy e-boy, be like, oh, whoa, really? You would like that? And, like, and all the girls were like, oh my god, we have to always be around him and stuff. And it's like, well, you mean he had a working penis and he was a male put in an environment with a bunch of debaucherous females and all of a sudden no one is happy? Oh, well, the super nice, like, male feminist e-boy turns out not to respect women that much, maybe even? The bloodthirsty she, her, you know, 18 plus OnlyFans butthole selling a girlfriend online not actually being the most loyal of women? A question mark? So I didn't read this Google Doc. We're gonna dive right into it. Apparently, dangerous predator is a pretty massive allegation, and if that's not proven true, and he's just some sort of cheater or something, then this is absolute defamation. Obviously, I'm not condoning cheating, but cheating with, unlike an e-girl in an e-relationship is not even remotely the same as being a predator. There are levels to these things. So obviously, when you see predator in there, it's like, it's a whole new level. All right. And then you have other people, of course, diving on the hate train. I had Sykkuno approach me in September of 2025. We traded Discord, scheduled the game of Valorant. I mentioned I wanted to bring a +1 and he started to sound less eager. I ghosted him afterwards. Seeing all this go down is sort of insane. Stay safe. What, are you really gonna stand here and co-sign that this dude's a predator because you ghosted him when he didn't want to play Valorant with you and, like, stay safe? Like, are we being serious? And then obviously pushback shows up on this moron over here. And I'm calling this person a moron because, to be clear, I'm not condoning cheating or anything like that, and I don't know if Sykkuno's a horrible guy. We're gonna dive into the drama now. But, like, if you were co-signing predator allegations, then you don't get to be like, ooh, I'm not built for drama. It's like, yeah, well, it's a skill issue, my guy. You dove right into it. All right, so Sykkuno situation is insane. WestJet made a video on it. Let's see what's going on.
Massive day for the unemployed.
Oh,
the Sykkuno files just dropped, and
it's over.
Insane.
It's
Big
insane.
Google Docky.
Oh, 100 pages Google Doc. That's how you know half of it's gonna be lies.
Know who Sykkuno is?
Look, man, I'm not taking any sides here. I'm just making fun of everybody. I'm just like, woke e-boy, e-girl relationship falling apart? No way.
One of the Chinese streamers who would play Among Us with Pokemon during the pandemic.
Oh,
that's crass.
In this video, we'll be looking at the Google Docky, the video that Muujin made in collaboration with the victims, as well as some responses from other streamers, so stay tuned.
All right, I'm ready.
I just thought, yo, he's gonna the GOAT.
Because it's about to get disappointing. On Valentine's...
Wait. Did Valkyrie say she's disappointed?
He's gonna the GOAT.
Because it's about to...
Bro, okay, listen, I'm waiting for the evidence, but if there's, like, no evidence and Valkyrie's gonna be, like, disappointing, co-signing the absolute destruction of, like, her 5-year-long friend. Meanwhile, her boyfriend, Hassan Piker, is electrocuting dogs and chanting for the murder of Jews or whatever, right? And she's totally cool with that. That's insane.
To get disappointing. On Valentine's Day of this year, I was followed on Twitter by Sykkuno.
All right, this is already a huge L. All right, Sykkuno, like, what are we doing here? The relationship started when he followed me on Twitter. He follows me on Twitter too, okay? I'm not co-signing any victims.
I thought it was amazing that such a big content creator even knew I existed,
oh my
let alone followed me on social...
This is already... It's cloud farming. It's cloud farming. He cheated in some e-relation... I'm predicting it right now. I didn't read this. I have no idea what's going on. I've been much more invested in, like, the politics sphere. I'm guessing... He was in, like, some e-relationship, and he didn't really end it, and he was, like, with other girls, and now she's, like, all offended and stuff, and he's not a predator. That's my prediction. I could be completely wrong.
Social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time, ever since my days in high school.
He was
I love
like
the way
Batman.
this Chinese guy lied to all these women and gaslit them in Among Us. No wonder he was so good at Among Us. He was an imposter.
That's the first thing I thought
is
of.
not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on stream.
You mean to tell me that he plays up a character on stream in order to farm parasocial points?
He's a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible.
Seems like you got what you wanted from him, though.
More specifically, the ones who are smaller up.
It's like, hi, I'm a whore on OnlyFans. I'm willing to sleep with a male streamer. The male streamer didn't want to take me into his bosom for eternity. No shot, bitch.
For up-and-coming content creators.
Sorry, I'm just so jaded because I've seen this happen so many times.
Knowing he can take advantage of them. Below, you will find evidence that will expose his calculated pattern of love bombing.
It's over. Love bombing. Love bombing. Dude, whenever someone uses love bombing as like some sort of like gotcha, you know is bullshit. Look, I don't even want to take Sykkuno's side here. I'm not even like his friend anymore or anything like that. I mean, I haven't, played with that group Among Us or any of these other stream games in a while because I believe in reality, like the fact that there's two genders, something Sykkuno would never co-sign. But the entire fake-ass plastic bitch boy Twitch mentality, it's over. I'm not there anymore. I don't want to be anywhere near that fake-ass, bitch-ass encrusted environment. No, thank you. But get out of here. Love bombing? Like, dude, these people are pathetic.
And manipulation.
Love bombing, by the way, is like the woke Zoomer word to say he complimented me a lot, and that's rape. Yep, that's what love bombing is. He complimented me a lot, which is like rape.
As well as a recording of a voice call where he explicitly admits to all the wrongdoings and everything.
Let's go. I'm still waiting to see Predator because she wrote Predator in her original call out.
34 years old. How is he still an e-boy, bro?
But what made him really desirable is just how socially awkward he was. He was innocent in an endearing way. He was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him. In a nutshell, he was this picture. Almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered.
Never trust a dude that covers their mouth when they laugh. Our first conversation.
Bro.
After Valentine's
People really thought that... People really didn't think he was like playing this as like some sort of act.
Day, I was so excited about him following me that I told a friend who then urged me to strike up a conversation. I finally worked up the courage to send him a DM and he replied right away. Are you still looking for a Valentine's date, perhaps? Sabrina Carpet Bomb? What?
It's already in hell. It's all over.
You can't just open up with something like that. And besides, Valentine's Day is almost over where I'm from already. I mean, we can always do a Valentine's Day do-over, you know? And then this 34-year-old man invited me to play games with him. In the first conversation, he brought up what kind of games he liked to play and invited me to play with him after a convention.
After you literally struck up conversation here. All right, let's just be clear.
Do you want to play Eureka Legends? You know, so far it doesn't look bad. He says he can heal her with a healing kit and asks her what games she plays. I play it, but I'm pretty bad. Can you carry me, lol? I play Overwatch a little, but I'm most useful on Tor, hiding behind a turret, but they nerfed that apparently.
I hate streamer drama, man. This is why I got out of this space. I just don't care, man. I just don't care.
Girl to carry you in game is crazy work, but let's move on. After some more boring conversations about gaming, they moved on. Interest in where I live. For context, this is still the same day as the first conversation. Oh my, that's crazy. Only moved to Discord at a few hours apart since I'm EU time zone and he's US time zone. Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do where I live.
You literally struck up this conversation. All right, what are we even doing here?
Games and conventions. TwitchCon EU specifically. I'd like to point out that I said we could go on a date and make up for Valentine's. He not once expressed to me any discomfort or that he wasn't single. You wouldn't get it. Sykkuno's married to the game. So then he did the unforgivable thing of following her private Instagram. I also learned that there is a 15-year age gap between us. Yo, is this...
She's 19. That's an adult. He's 34. She's 19. All right? Let's just be honest here. She approached a guy, and then she wanted to get clout out of him to become his friend and join his stream games. I'm just being real here. It didn't work out. Now she's trying to expose him to get clout, too. All right, I'm just so tired of this shit, man. Again, I'm gonna holding my horses. I didn't see the expose yet. I didn't see the evidence. I just personally believe in a very important mantra: believe no women. That's what I have to say. Some people say believe all women. I say believe none of them until there's proof. If there's proof, you believe them. Without proof, believe no women.
Because, bruh, you DM'd him first. I don't know. The math ain't mathin' for this one. Making plans to move in together. With Sykkuno, our relationship moved so incredibly fast it almost felt like a dream. It was like he could make anything I wanted happen, and as someone
I'm gonna go kill myself in the background.
As prolific and successful as him, I had no reason to doubt anything he said to me. Girl, what? He's the Among Us guy. You can't be trusted. Even if he's joking. 2 days of knowing someone...
I have no reason to mistrust him because he has followers on social media.
Talking about getting a cat together? Crazy work.
I saw my butthole online, so this is very exciting.
We had known each other barely for a few days, and this 34-year-old man was already expressing interest in moving in together to live in the same house.
So say no and end of the conversation. You are literally an adult. Are we being serious here? Like I'm telling you, man, the woke mind just doesn't believe in consequences to actions. Like, so say no and leave.
For how you get a DM him first and then age shame him. Put some respect on his name. He used a VTuber when talking to Bernie Sanders, and yes, that's true. In this screenshot, Sykkuno said he's only ever had one relationship in his entire life. I would eventually found out that was a lie, and he's been dating and living in the same house as his girlfriend for years, and I was not the only girl on the internet that he spoke to on a daily basis. Why are you shocked? This dude is 34. He saw the towers fall and he was old enough to cry. I've only actually dated someone once and they broke up with me, so yeah, I think I'm just not very good, so it's probably just a me issue. We texted every single day, and these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios, and he would confirm that he'd himself to them. Additionally, he'd always act flustered and—
Bro's a creep, bro. Literally find yourself a wife and have some children. What is this shit? You grown-ass man. Sorry. So I think both parties here are retarded. Don't make a mistake. All right, a lot of people think that, oh, Nux is going to side with the man over the women. No. I think they're both retarded. Both of them retarded.
And inexperienced, keeping up the illusion on his stream innocent persona. Oh, that's a nice backside you got that yet while he's covering his mouth or something. On top of texting, we also called almost every day, even after he'd streamed for 8 hours. I now realize he was quiet because his girlfriend lived with him and he didn't want her to hear. Hey, don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife.
Because in reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator, a serial cheater, and a predator.
Okay, predator?
Predator? Like, I'm waiting for a little bit of evidence for that one, because that's real.
Is a pretty big word. What did he do? Did he do a jungle clear and forget the scuttle crab? That's punishable by death in China, by the way.
What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021.
Clearly not.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Wait, so he didn't actually, like, have sex with any of these women? It was like flirting online. Again, not good. I don't condone cheating on partner in general. I think that's gross. But in these, like, orgies, like, it always happens.
Because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself.
Victim? Victim of what? What are we doing here?
It's guys, we'll get to the call. Christ, I know you guys don't need that much stimulation. Come on. Whoa, he sent her $81 to buy her the new Resident Evil game. Now they're talking about working out together and going on gym dates. And yeah, like fun helping each other out during workouts.
A predator.
Okay, this one's absolutely crazy work. I haven't dated much, so you have me now. My XP bar is low.
Like autism, Riz.
Bro, that's some crazy work, and people were kind of clouding this. Bruh, he cheated for Are you serious? Oh no, even in the call, this dude is still doing the voice. Holy Riz of the century. That was low-key hard as hell. You know, I kind of wondered if you've ever yourself while watching what I send you. What?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Yeah.
Gross.
The victim, am I right?
Said maybe. I want a yes or a no. Yes, of course I have. How could I not? Sugar daddy. Less than a month later, Sykkuno would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs, then he'd waste no time in sending me money on prompt.
She's the victim. The victim receiving free money from a relationship that she initiated.
That's something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd employ with women he'd expressed interest in. I want to reiterate, I have never asked him for his money, and he did this on his own volition. He bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, Resident Evil 9, because I expressed interest in the game. Hate to be that guy, but you could have returned the money if you didn't want it, so why is this even a point? Oh, here comes trouble, make it double. A calculated pattern of love bombing.
That's how you know this is bullshit. The second I saw love bombing, I knew.
Manipulation. After speaking to Elphilea a couple days ago, we were both able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and learned that we were both victims of his.
The victim of receiving $281 for free after you initiate a relationship. Bro, are we serious? Are we serious?
Okay, the biggest crime I see is the hotmail. Sykkuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with.
And?
This screenshot is from when he took my friend Elphilea to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into a new apartment.
That makes her a victim? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? woke people be like, sleep with everyone, but also if you buy them drinks, you're a predator.
Unk is down bad, paying for based on the
bro's lame as hell, bro. Get a wife. Get a wife immediately. What is this shit? You're just gonna be miserable forever, dude.
messages. They seem pretty happy to take money from him and like go on trips and stuff.
At 100,000 viewers in one stream, he was gaining 500,000 followers every single month.
And he couldn't even drop a band on the hose.
That Sykkuno had the highest female demographic fan base.
I'm just realizing something. Like, some of these women, like, they're literally OnlyFans women, right? Like, they actually sell their body online. And this dude is paying them money for free. Like let's be honest, dog. Well, let's be real here. He was paying for the goods that other people have already paid for.
Compared to any other streamer, her included.
He's basically a performative male phenotype, and all these women fell for it.
It would also allow him to be one of the only male
It's the nice guy archetype.
Streamers to constantly be able to hang out with a majoritarily female friend group without him or them getting in trouble with their fan bases due to jealousy.
Girls would straight up ask him, why are you single? And he's like, I play too many video games. I have to play Jack's top lane. Wait. Not that kind of predator.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
As Alpha Leia spoke with Sykkuno, should tell him about rumors that she heard from someone else about how Sykkuno had a roster of readily available women and how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. What are they scared of? Is he gonna ban them from the Among Us tournament? Ooh, Sykkuno's girlfriend. The coincidence would lead me to finding out the truth about Sykkuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide in my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention rasty rumors about Bao. Bao. Out of concerns for her, I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation. When I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on, they asked me who it was. When I said my date was Sykkuno, they immediately told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety.
God. He might love bomb you guys. Stay away.
Is not born for you.
So this is Sykkuno's girlfriend. I've lived with him for over 2 years.
Are we being serious? Like, I can't believe that this is being taken seriously. This is one of the biggest situations, dramas on the internet right now.
Been together since 21. Everything he's planning with you are things we planned together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry. What many of these women didn't know is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single, that behind the scenes he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024 in the same house. I mean, he's kind of a dickhead. Cheating is cringe, but like, predator might be a stretch. Master manipulator.
Look, I'm just here for the predator. That's why I came.
And dangerous predator looks inside. My face went PNG. And then the girl who exposed him dropped the I am beyond disappointed in you.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Oh, you managed to disappoint a whore. I'm just knocking shit over. I can't believe people are taking this seriously, dude. I just can't believe it. I'm like actually in shock. This is unbelievable, dude. Wow, performative male, fake nice guy, huge streamer actually flirted with women online. Holy shit, it's crazy. Predator, dude? Are we serious? We ain't gonna let the hoes get away with this one. Someone's gotta stand up to the hoes.
And my day is ruined.
Oh, and the call. Holy 17-minute call.
Minutes.
Jesus.
17 minutes.
That's it.
All right, I'm ready.
What's it?
What's it?
Probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Creepy anime villain laugh. Yeah, alleged abuse victim over here.
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me.
I'm upset with you. I'm upset with you. But I'm a victim. You're a predator.
You can still talk to me and be like make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am.
Get out of here. You think this is a predator, abuser, manipulator, and you want to still be friends with him? Dude!
There for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's
I'm just as confused as all of you. He's saying they don't want to.
No, you're not. You're not confused. She's a clout-hungry succubus over here. Get out of here.
Talk anymore, and she's like, nah, you can still talk to me, but I don't forgive you.
You're telling me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go on a date, and how you were serious about me, and how you really meant.
I love how she's like in this call, knowing that she's recording it, and like trying to put up her best persona for the inevitable YouTube video that'll expose this big streamer. Like it's so obviously just a clout move. It's crazy. How many followers does she have? I'm guessing less than 50K. That's my guess. All right, here we go. Oh! All right. Anyway, how many views did her big exposed tweet get? How many views? 35 million views. The hoeing, the hoflation, every time.
And how you wanted to go get a cat together.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me hoping it would go back to that, and
Well, obviously it's not gonna go
Bro,
back to
while you're cheating on her.
if you're actively cheating on her.
These guys all fucking suck.
Not defending Sykkuno, but this person sounds stuck up as hell.
It's only gonna get worse. I think that's really on you, bud. And I know you're smarter than that.
I know you're smarter.
I'm not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are.
He's clearly not, because he's in a call with you knowing, well, he probably didn't realize that you were recording this in order to make this big exposed video. But like, come on, he's clearly a dumbass if he's talking to you at all right now.
Stop acting like you're a child.
His age isn't some kind of mystery. You chose to DM this 47-year-old man.
You knew damn well in the back of your head that wasn't gonna end up well.
Yeah.
I also find it funny how these random e-girls came out with this and not, you know, the girlfriend who he cheated on.
They're not victims. These people are not victims of anything. Let's make this very obvious. All right, the girl that he cheated on, maybe she could complain that he's not a nice guy, for sure, absolutely, because he flirted with e-girls. Like, again, it's like, holy fucking shit. Yeah, not a very nice guy. Again, I don't know the dynamics of that relationship or anything, but, you know, I'm a big fan of a traditional life. I think you should get married, wife her up, and then get married and have children. I think that's what you should do, and cheating is horrible. Sykkuno was in this gigantic streamer orgy lifestyle, flirting with infinite anime women on the internet. Like, I'm gonna be real here. What the fuck did anyone expect? That's one. And two, you called him a predator. I would like to see any evidence of that at all.
Sykkuno's friends are all coming out saying it's disappointing.
But it's so easy. It's unbelievable how easy it is for these people to just throw their alleged friends under the bus with, I mean, disappointing? What's disappointing? That he flirted with anime women online? Like, I'm just being real here. Yeah, I don't think he was a nice guy. I don't think he's a virtuous person at all. Don't get me wrong. I never thought he was. I'm not surprised here at all. But, like, let's be real here. He's being called a predator. Like, what are we doing?
Which, to be fair,
My guy, Valkyrie, your boyfriend shocks dogs. Constantly. And calls for terror attacks.
cheating is cringe. You're the lowest of the low if you do it.
It's really not. Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry. You can still talk to me and be like.
See, the reason why I am coming here with more of a pro Sykkuno attitude is very simple. It's because he was called a predator. All right, so if you called him a cheater and you wanted to expose him for being not a very nice guy, yeah, I still think you're doing it for clout purposes, not at all because you actually care about anything. Don't get me wrong. But there's no victim in this story here, aside from maybe the person he cheated on who had nothing to say, who didn't add anything, who, for all you know, was cheating on him forever, who, for all you know, they weren't really in a relationship. I still saw no evidence of anything. I'm just being real here. He was called a predator, and there's no evidence that he is one.
Make up for your actions. Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm just as confused as all of you. But you can still talk to me if you want. You know, no big deal. Maybe we could play some Among Us with your other friends. This stuff was pretty silly. The debunker had to chime in.
It's not a tactic if the person is asking for... Brother, it's not a tactic about money. If the person is asking for money and baits to receive money, you cannot say this. It has to be unprompted, unwarranted. It has to be, and even if it has to be after reluctance and resistance.
I'll be real, I have no idea what he was saying. I'll be real, I have no idea.
That's the moment where it would be wrong. If the business, well, I don't think I should be taking this, and you still do it, wrong.
You know, stuff is really unemployed when XQC starts to make sense.
Love bombing me, dude. F off. Just
and I
stop
think
it.
one thing that
True, he's so right. He's so right for
And
that.
XQC is correct. These women don't show any reluctance to taking his money, so the fact that they think this is a gotcha is a bit of a flaw. Summary. Fake scumbag e-boy turns out to be a pest expected, and clout-chasing e-girls can't take accountability for f***ing themselves so easily because they wanted attention from someone rich and famous expected.
That's exactly what, that was my analysis too. Like, zero surprise here whatsoever. From the whore side of the force, or from the performative beta fake male feminist side of the force. All right, just he's not a predator.
He's not a predator. You don't have to sensationalize it. You all just acted like ghouls trying to use each other. Lily Pichu also chimed in saying, I feel like I don't really know who people are and it's a lot to unpack. I try to believe in people, but I've ended up disappointed so many times. I'm becoming more closed off. I'm taking a few days off. See you guys later. Stay safe. Stay comfy. I'm not even
stay safe.
gonna say his friends turned on him because the dude straight up cheated. Like, you know, whatever. I don't really care that a streamer cheated on his girlfriend, and I don't understand why everyone else is pretending they do either.
You're wrong about the Sakuno.
What the fuck is that take? What is that? I don't care if the guy that you look up to has zero morals and is a shitbag.
Situation. It was between two consenting adults. You can't be mad at two consenting adults. I don't understand why you're upset.
This was like...
I'm telling you, man, the internet is actually fucking retarded. Like, there's no nuance. It's either Saikuno is 100% in the right or he's 100% evil predator. There's nothing in between. There's nothing in between. He is a performative male, e-boy, manipulative douchebag who cheated on his girlfriend, seemingly, from what I've seen, all right, which is not a nice thing to do at all. And to be clear, just to be completely honest with you guys, he's a fake nice guy. He's a fake nice guy, pro-women, male feminist, and he's a bitch for it. He's not a predator, and all these clout-suckling e-whores are assholes as well. There is a nuanced situation where everyone is a bitch. All right, I'm a very simple man. I see the nuances. Everyone is a bitch.
Hiroshima 2 for the Asian girls. It was devastating. But predator? Really? Piece of sure. Asshole? Definitely. But let's not just throw these words around.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this was a glazer. The guy who makes this video is a glazer. Like, this guy coordinated the release of this video because he's a big ass fucking glazer. Like, this is just, it's uncharitable. Like, it's not manipulative yet.
Nerdy gamer
can be.
facade.
I mean, I didn't see anything manipulative at all, to be honest. What, that he said my XP bar is low?
To lure women into a false narrative.
Also, one of the girls was straight up telling him she doesn't have money and she used the crying emoji.
I need money. I need money. You give me money? Oh my god! Don't do that! Stop it!
XQC was not
me when Jews
a fan of this Mugen video. He was calling him a glazer and their beef was escalating. He was so pressed for some reason, he even left a comment. Let's check it out. If he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who could he have dated during his peak era? There were literally 0 creators who would qualify for that. Please clarify. Could have dated.
What the fuck comment is that? Look, man, if you're dating an e-woman, you're in trouble anyway.
Pokimane, his girlfriend. He could have simply dated his girlfriend that he lived with and not lied to her for over 5 years while playing dating sim.
There's no... Okay, I'll be real here. Because I didn't hear what the actual girlfriend had to say, but there is no fucking way that this girlfriend knows that he is living in some e-whore house, all right, with all of the offline TV streamer women, because they would all hang out together and touch each other and do makeup on each other and do all of that shit with everybody, all right? I'll be real here. And she never thought that he was flirting with other women online. Like, I'm just being honest, man. Like, just to be frank for just a second, he's like always was hanging out with like the army of women in like every single one of his videos. Like, you could just search it up and you'll see it every single time. Like, this was his actual content. It was just hanging out with a bunch of women, and he would do like his ooh-woo cutesy. You mean this person's not flirting with women on the internet? I'm just being honest for a second. So I don't know what the actual relationship was with him and his girlfriend or anything like that. And until I hear her say anything, I actually am very skeptical that this was like some massive amount of cheating. Like, it was definitely not a nice thing to do. I think he should have been in a monogamous relationship and married her, all right, and had children with her or anything if he was actually serious about it and made a real commitment. But like, this is some flimsy shit. What, that he flirted
later with every female content creator in existence. But sure, man. Let's instead farm clips calling cheating based. Real classy.
I don't think anyone said that.
I just thought, yo, he's kind of the GOAT.
So this old clip resurfaced.
Never mind, he did say that. Well, I didn't say that. I think that's shitty.
First of XQC giving Saikuno advice back in the day, and it aged like fine wine.
You could get a girlfriend a date for like a whole year. What? Yeah, man. Chat. I train the men well, chat. Guys, Guys, I gave him some golden advice, and he took it to heart, man.
Dude,
what can I say?
Oh, it's almost like two things can be true at once. The girls that exposed him are weird, and he's also a piece of for cheating. Crazy. If you made it this far, you're forced to...
Yeah, honestly, true. Honestly, that's where I'm at, kind of. Everyone's a bitch. Can't believe this is so viral. Everyone calling him a predator is a complete asshole, though. I think I'll be real here. Him flirting with women online while his girlfriend knew he was in, like, weird content circles with infinite women is not nearly as bad as falsely accusing someone of being a predator. Don't get me wrong. Both bad. And I think the correct thing to do right now is to shame everyone involved. Sykkuno should be shamed for being annoying and flirting with women while having a girlfriend, and all these women should be shamed for calling him a predator with zero evidence to that actual life-ruining allegation. And the solution is simple. Embrace God. Wait till marriage. Wait till marriage. Steal yourself. Be a virtuous person. Marry the one. Have a beautiful family. You wouldn't have any of these problems. Look, I'm just saying, I was exposed by, like, a bunch of women on the internet in the past. They all came after me, trying to cancel me and stuff, and none of them had any evidence of any wrongdoing or any even flirting, because I don't flirt with people on the internet, ever, never. I've only sexted one person in my entire life, and I married her. So there could never be any form of allegation of any sort against me. You know why? Because I follow the will of God. It's actually that simple. You should try it. In conclusion, everyone's a bitch. Bye.